Morning, everybody. Welcome to another NCDT production with your host, POJ-Gamer. That'd be me. Got several things to talk about today. Season 4 roadmap. Call of Duty 2020 will not be revealed anytime soon. The new PlayStation 5 console reveal, 2 additions, accessories, and more. Got a lot on the plate today. Modern Warfare multiplayer free within Warzone June 12th through 17th. June 12th through June 15th. First off, get on to the shout outs. Legit Death and Deals first here this morning. Official Moto Gaming. Second. Let's turn this off right. See who is third. Kool-Aid. And Kool-Aid bringing in the third. Thank you everybody for being here this morning. Appreciate the likes already. Appreciate the one who took their like back from me. But anyhow, hope everybody's having a good day today. Let's get some more lighting in here. I'm doing good, Kool-Aid. How are you, man? Doing good, man. No complaints. You know, it wouldn't do no good to complain. You know how that is. Nobody wants to hear you complain or brag. So, I don't know if you guys actually got to see the event. Sony PS5 reveal. You are all right. You're all right. Well, that's good, man. Good. The 2 hours and 54 minutes, almost 3 hours on Twitch. We did not actually watch it yesterday either. We had bad weather come through in the morning. We had bad weather come through in the evening. Bad weather come through last night. You feel hungover, but you're not. That's not good. You coming down with something, man? We've got a clear day of weather today, so we're going to take advantage of it, hopefully, and things are going to work out for us today. We will be watching the event. We'll not be able to share it through the stream because of it being what it is. We do not have permission to do that. You got a little high last night? Well, that could be it. Could be it. What'd you get high on? None of my business, or what did you get high on? Okay. Pretty obvious. Okay. All right. Well, I'll read between the lines then, Kool-Aid. I'll read between the lines. Maybe you had a little too much then. Okay. Let's see. Audio going there. Over here for PS4, we'll probably be playing my gameplay. You're probably still high. That could be. That could be. We broke out the game Black Ops 4 night before last. Again, like I said, last night we had bad weather and was unable to do anything. We don't want to take a chance on losing any equipment during lightning storms, electrical storms. It's just not worth it. For one split second to lose, everything, to replace it, a couple $1,000, and that's just something, it's obvious we don't have. So we're not going to take chances when we know there's a storm coming. We're just not going to be online. But we did break out the Black Ops 4, and we had an awesome time. We was planning on playing it again last night, so we'll probably play that tonight. 21-1 on one match. We've got some of the gameplay we're actually going to be playing on the desk this morning. Went back into theater mode on the Black Ops 4 version, and it's terrible. Your phone died, sorry. Well, at least you're back, man. I'm glad you're back. Got several good matches here that we're going to be playing. Let's see, what date was this one? 5/23. So it's that one. And then that one. So there's 3. Yep. Okay, so in this one first. So we will be, and we will mute the PS4. Because I am charging it. I don't want that buzz to affect you guys. This is, playing on the desk here is my actual gameplay footage from the 11th. Which was at night. It's actually on the 10th when it happened, but the dates are wrong for some reason. This is some of my gameplay on there. First couple of matches didn't go so well. Switched around, finally got the weapon that seemed to be doing the job, and went kind of ham on them. One particular match, like I said, I went 21-1. Grammar. There were several guys in there. I'm not sure exact names who was watching me that night. I know Treadhead Pete was in there. I don't know why I just did that. I need to get off that screen, so we'll quit making me. Sorry. Didn't mean to start that over. I don't know if I need. I don't guess I need to fast forward that. I think I'll be all right. My actual game footage. YouTube might try to copyright notice me for this. We'll find out. Anyhow, but it is my game footage coming directly from my PS4. So recording on my PS4. So YouTube, get off my back. Official Moto Gaming. Legit Deaths and Deals Gaming. Y'all still here? You still here, D&D? Kool-Aid's here. I know Kool-Aid's here. One person watching, and that's Kool-Aid. Yes, sir. He's still here. All right, there he is. How's work been going, D&D? He better still be here. Just making a new emote. I hear you. Yeah, I got a notice on mine that, let's see, let me get my notices back up again. Congrats, you no longer have to wait for manual emote reviews. Your emotes will now be available immediately upon upload. Did you, by chance, get that same notice, D&D? Been really busy. Well, I can imagine after being out of work for so long, work itself in general being down, the catch up. You did? Cool, cool. That's something new that everybody's getting. That's nice, that's nice. Yeah, we've been catching the news here recently, a little more so than normal. A lot of it's for weather purposes to see if I'm going to be able to stream that night or the next day or whatever. Like I say, when bad weather's predicted, we're going to hesitate about firing up our equipment. I'm just saying. Let me turn this down a little bit. I don't need it so loud in my ear yet. Not with just music playing over there. I am kind of excited about the PS5. I'm excited a little bit about going over this roadmap. I have still not give up completely. You need to go run around. What you need to run around for, man? You need to get off some energy or something? Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Do some push-ups. Run in place. Do some crunches. Anything to help burn off some of that energy. Especially when you had 3 monsters. That's not good, man. Alright. What's up, Trump? What's going on, man? You're crazy. No, I wouldn't say that, bro. I wouldn't say that. Alright, get back in your cage. Who went live? Moderate rain. See how y'all doing going live? Yeah, those of you just joining, game footage here we're showing on the desk is my actual recorded gameplay of Black Ops 4 the other night multiplayer. Far better gameplay than Modern Warfare multiplayer ever thought about being. We were planning on playing that again last night, and it just didn't work out for us. So, they're not calling for any bad weather tonight, so we hope to get some of that gameplay in tonight. Excuse me. May even do some World War II, something maybe. Kind of mix it up a little bit, but weather permitting, we will be doing some form of Call of Duty tonight. Trying to figure out what days are going to be good for us to do YouTube stream nights. We're going to try to start off with at least one night on YouTube, and just see how it goes. It's definitely not going to be any kind of videos with cutscenes. We can't do cutscenes. YouTube don't like cutscenes, so we already know that. So more than likely it won't be campaign modes. It'll be actual multiplayer gameplay or some sort of gameplay that, again, we're going to try to keep away from cutscenes. Right now the reveal is only showing GTA, I guess, 6. If that's GTA 6 or if that's GTA 5. How many kills did I get on one match? 21-1. On this one, I don't remember. I was always positive 23 and 12. I think there was one that was a 17-3 or something like that. Better than you could do. Well, definitely better than I can do on Modern Warfare for some reason. Discord. Alright. Oh, nice. Nice. That's the new emote you're working on?
My name is Andrea Rogers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude.
One workout to get women over.
I can find a thumb to give you a thumbs up on that. There it is. Looks good, man. I like the one with the eyes. I like the second one. I mean, both of them look cool, but I think the little eyes in that one, the second one, I think it kind of makes it, makes it kind of stand out there a little bit, if you know what I mean. Bottom. Yeah, I'll go bottom. I honestly think their PS5 reveal was more about the games than the actual PS5. I'm glad I didn't wait and watch that, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I get it. There are going to be new games out. They're going to be good. They're going to be quality, I'm sure. But, people want to hear about the PS5. I don't want to hear about these new games right now. We'll hear about the games later. That's all the reveal's about is new games, guys. I feel like I've been listening to music non-stop for 5 days so far. Damn. Alright, so 38 minutes in, I think they're finally going to start talking about the game or the console. Nope. Another game. Jedi. So an hour and 11 minutes in, they're still talking about games. Are they kidding me, guys? Really? Your PS5 event reveal was about the games, not about the console. That is so sad. That is so sad, guys. How many of you guys sit through and waited for them to talk about the PS5 to only see a bunch of shit about different games? Did anybody actually sit through the live event? I know. I mean, I didn't. I did not catch it. I mean, my opinion. There's no reason for me to look at it because I'm not going to be getting the PS5 right away. So no reason right yet. I already know it's going to be good. You don't remember if you did, you was probably wasted. Most likely, yeah. I mean, it's, I don't know. It's different looking for sure. Controller is different. They're saying they're offering 2 different versions. That's what I wanted to see, what versions they're offering. Okay, so they got a PlayStation 5 and then they got a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. So that means there's no CD-ROM on that one, maybe? A price has not been announced during the stream. Or was not, excuse me, announced during the stream. So yeah, no prices yet. So this is before I started using my good gun. Well, the gun I thought I was much better with. The footage here. I don't remember which gun this is I'm using. It's KN, I think. And that guy thought he was going to run up behind me right here. I proved him wrong. But, I'm actually trying to watch another one. Good with it. Wait till you see me with that GKS. Wait till you see me bust out the GKS Kool-Aid. That GKS was melting them, dude. About the 3rd match, maybe 4th match. Yeah, I realized that I need to do a running gun. So that's pretty much what I did from that point on. Once I started with that GKS, I would physically run from one side to the other, purposely trying to flip it. Didn't matter. I was running solo. Of course, I did have a team. I swear if I said you kill more than five people in a row. I don't think I got 5 in a row. I got close to it one time. I got close to it one time on one of these matches. I don't remember which one it was. But as I come around, their whole team is coming in. I think it's Hacienda. Their whole team's coming in. And I get about 4 of them before they get me. Yeah, I don't think I got 5 in a row. I do pretty good, don't get me wrong. Oh, I was focused, man. I was really focused. I was all into these games because the gameplay was smooth. Had a little bit of a ping spike. Where when I was playing Modern Warfare, it was looking for servers or games lobbies with 200 millisecond pings. And I'm like, I go into the game and I check my ping and it's spiking from like 60s to almost 200, back and forth. But you know, that's why my gameplay was so bad, because it was looking for servers or lobbies with 200 millisecond ping. I'm not running a 200 millisecond ping. So I switched over to Black Ops 4 and man, my gameplay is smooth. Again, first couple of matches, I did use the Titan a couple of rounds. But yeah, you'll like I say, you'll see once I switch over to GKS. I talked junk about me camping a little bit, which I didn't camp. Let's see. With PlayStation 5, we're making a significant leap. I want to see what they're saying about the digital. They reveal 2 editions: PlayStation 5 console, PS5 standard with a disc tray, and PS5 digital edition. So the digital edition will not have a disc tray. So I want the standard edition so I can play my PS4 games. Y'all remember that, guys? Those of you that have PS4 games on disc, physical copies, you want to be able to play them on your PS5, you need the standard edition PS5. Just remember that when you're looking to buy. Either that or you got to sell all those and rebuy digital copies, which is going to be right expensive. Because then you'll have to rebuy the season passes for the older games and everything. Myself personally, I would like to have the standard one. Pulse 3D wireless headset offering 3D audio support and dual noise cancelling. HD camera featuring dual 1080 lens. For gamers to broadcast themselves along with their epic gameplay moments. Wow. Media remote. A remote control with built-in microphone to navigate movies and streaming services with ease. DualSense charging station for convenient charging of 2 DualSense wireless controllers. Damn, it sounds nice. Most of your games are downloaded on the PS4. Well, see, now, since they're in the library, if you do go to PS5, just make sure you log in with the same username as your PS4. And the game should be in a library. I don't know how that's going to work. But they say the PS5 is compatible with PS4 games. So, you should be able to still access those digital games somehow through the PlayStation menu, such as the library. That has not been revealed, of course, but that's what I did when I transferred from the PS3 to the PS4. I just used the same username, password, everything, and logged into the PS4. So I could actually be logged into the PS3 and PS4 at the same time with the exact same username. But now, if I logged in here with the PS4 with my main account, I would not be able to log in to a second PS4 with the same account. It would force this one to log out, which is cool. That eliminates you from having somebody else use your account while you're online. If you get logged off, that means chances that somebody got your account. So, your friend erased everything on your PS3. Oh, rip, dude. That's terrible, man. I still got mine's up and working. In fact, I used it a little less than a month ago, I guess. It was on accident, though. Yeah. That was a bad accident right there, man. To erase all your data. What did you do? Do you accidentally format the driver, or do you just delete the games? Excuse me. Oh, so he reset it back to factory defaults. He formatted it. That was not on accident. Did he tell you it was an accident? That's not an easy accident to do. You have to be in that format menu to be able to. He can't read well, so he was just been in there clicking buttons on something he didn't know what he was doing. Damn, dude. What a friend. What a friend, man. Damn, dude. You wasn't there to see it. Damn. Yeah, again, what a friend. Friends like that, you wouldn't need an enemy. I'm just picking, dude. Picking. That does sound, sounds a little sketchy, man. I'm just saying. I'd have been kicking my friend's ass. I'm just saying. Well, evidently he knowed how to reset it back to factory. I just think it sounds a little fishy that your friend was able to reset your PlayStation. And it was also in French. That really messed him up then, didn't it? Damn cat holler somewhere. And moving on over to, you know not to put your stuff in French anymore. Just don't let your friends play on your PlayStation. Especially when you're not there. Password that shit so they can't get on it. And don't give them the password. That's me. I don't let nobody mess with my consoles. I don't let nobody play on my computer. I don't let nobody drive my cars. You know, I'm that type person. I've got a $30,000 Mustang sitting in the backyard that I am the only one that has ever drove. My wife has never drove that car. My brother has never drove that car. Yeah, that's just me. I don't let people play on my computer. I don't let people play on my console unless I'm sitting right here. Well, right now it needs a fuel pump. But even if they had a fuel pump, then I'd have to say no. I had to say no. Got about 500 horsepower, 150 shot of nitrous, 10-pound supercharger. It's not for the average driver. Alright. On Discord again. I'm on Discord.
Come back in 10 years.
Alright, Kool-Aid. I'll be here, man. Legit crew. Actually pretty cool, man.
I'm back, baby.
Are you thinking about using both of those, or are you trying to decide which one? You back, Kool-Aid? Welcome back, man. Trying to decide? Hey, I got an idea. Just a shot in the dark idea, kind of maybe. You got two different color outfits. I put red eyes in this one. Let's see. Use red eyes. On this one. Then use both. Because your first one is actually legit Destined Deal. See, okay, it's got legit crew over top of each other. Huh. Okay, I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing now. Hmm. Damn, that's a hard choice. Damn, that's a hard choice, man. You've been listening to one song so far today? The very last one, I do like the way the legit crew is all on one line. No, this was before I switched guns. Plus, I'm not communicating with my teammates. I'm playing with a bunch of randoms. I'm not communicating with them. So, yeah, that's part of my issue by not communicating with them. But I don't like communicating with these randoms. Most of them are toxic. So. But the matches are soon to pick up. Most randoms are toxic, yeah. If not all, but most of them, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Red eyes. What program are you using that with? What program are you doing that with, man? I won't never forget the last time I had the lobby open, or I was hearing the other people, the randoms. It was on World War II, and I was trying to get the people to pimzip.com, and it's free. Cool. Trying to get everybody to work together, and the guy was just come in and started being extremely toxic. And okay, that's it. That's the last time. I'm not listening to randoms no more. So normally I'll go in and either mute all or turn on set a private lobby till I can't hear them. People are rude a lot of times. Pinzap.com. It won't let me go to that. D&D. It won't. It will not even let me go to that link. Weird. So your new neighbors hate you? My neighbors usually hate me. Here I've not had any issues with these neighbors because they don't know us. We stay to ourselves. We don't bother nobody. We don't talk to nobody. But the last house, yes, my neighbors hated me over there. And I usually give them a reason to, though. PZAP. Okay, not PinZap. PZAP. That's why I couldn't find it. I was putting it in like you were doing it, PIN, and there is no PIN. Okay. They want me to create an account to create a free picture.
Finish him!
Morning, Eternal. Yeah, I've done that too, Kool-Aid. Fireworks, motorcycles, CB radios. Yeah, I did say CB radios. Now, my neighbors, like I said, the other house, they did not like me whatsoever. They called law on me about every other weekend. Of course, those was in my younger days too. That's when we had parties and shit. So we haven't had parties in a long time. Now we do anything at all. It's called a session, and we're done. Oh yeah, loud music. Now, I had my neighbor come over one time. Now this is about 8-10 years ago. Had I don't remember, it was probably about a 1200 watt amp, and I had it turned down, of course, because of the speakers I had on it were a set of Rockford Fosgate 8s, passive radiator hatch box or trunk box. Now we're just talking about 8-inch woofers, but on the bottom I have 10-inch passive radiators, and I had it set up in my car, had the windows down. And the way it was pointing across the road toward the neighbor's house. I didn't do this intentionally. This is just where I parked my car. Well, the carport was an open carport at the time, so that sound was just echoing under the carport and throughout the neighborhood. A guy come over one day while I was out there playing my music in my car. As I was working on it, I was putting a 351 Cleveland in it. It was a little Ford Fairmont. Anyhow, long story short, was working on it one day, and I heard the dogs raising Cain. I look up the driveway, and there's the neighbor, being greeted by my dogs. So I go up, and he said, "Hey, how you doing?" All nice and smiles, and shook my hand, and said, I'd really appreciate it if you turn your music down a little bit. You're scaring my daughter. I kind of shook my head a little bit, looked at him. I looked over to his house. I looked back down the driveway at my car, knowing I'm running little 8-inch woofers, right? I looked back at his house. I looked at him. I said, I don't think so. If it ain't my CB radio, it's my car stereo. I said, I think you need to get the F off my property right now. You're trespassing. You kidding me? You're going to tell me that my 8-inch woofers are rattling your house windows over a football field away, and you're going to ask me to turn my stereo down? Yes, I told him. Seriously, dude, we were 1,000 foot apart easy, and he's claiming my 8-inch woofers was rattling his daughter's windows and scaring her. No way. I don't believe it. No way. So I just told him politely, and I did it politely. Get the F off my property, you're trespassing. But I didn't use the letter F. I used the whole word. We've even had our neighbors tried to shoot my antennas out of the tree. They tried that one year. That didn't work. Call the law on me all the time. That didn't work. I never went to jail. Not for, my neighborhood disturbances. Let me rephrase that a little bit. Yeah, every time they would call the law on me for whatever reason. They called the police on me one time. Me and my wife and one of my best friends at the time. I had a 69 Ford van. Well, I needed my license renewed. In order to get my license renewed, I had to have a vehicle in my name and get insurance to get my license renewed. So my best option was to get a cheap vehicle. I'm thinking motorcycle. Motorcycles, I can get one fairly cheap. So I hunted around and I finally found one. It was about 4 hours away from me. So we all load up in the van and we head to this guy's place. We get there. I look at the bike. It's a nice looking bike. Little Honda 250, I think it was. Street bike, but nothing big, nothing fancy. Just something small so I could get insurance on. I liked it. I want to say I gave like $300 for it. I want to say it was somewhere around the 300, 250, 300 range. Real fairly cheap, best I remember. So we get it loaded up, bring it all the way back home, and it's about 11:30 at night when we get home. Now, hear me, 11:30 p.m. at night. Not excessively late, but, late. So we back the motorcycle out of the back of the van. I crank it up and physically drive around my house, down the side yard, and pull it up in my building, shut it off, lock the building. And by the time I got to the front yard, the police was in my front yard. We're riding that motorcycle at 11:30 at night. I didn't go to jail. I simply told him, I said, dude, I was parking my motorcycle. We just got back from Mount Pilot, Greensboro, the other side of Greensboro. And I pulled it from the back of the yard over to my building and locked it up. I said, that's all I've done. So, yeah. Eventually, the dog catcher would come out because we would get a call on one of our dogs. And the last time the dog catcher come out of the house, it was the main guy from the dog catcher's place himself. There was only one person above him from what I understood. And he said that originally they were not even going to come out on the call. Said a woman called, said my dog was loose, terrorizing the neighborhood. Said he was terrorizing the neighborhood. Well, the guy that come out said, I knew it was them. I knew who it was. I knew it was not your dog, which his name was Banjo. He said, I know it won't Banjo. So he said, look, if anybody other than me ever comes out, he pulls out a card and just hands me his card and says, call me. I'll handle it. We never had any more trouble. Oh, and by the way, this is when I'm using that GKS. This is when I go 21-1 right here. This match. I smack these boys with that damn little GKS right here, bro. No, they didn't like me, dude. All 5 of my dogs got out one time. 2 German Shepherds, a Pit Bull, the Dachshund, and a Bichon Poodle. They all 5 got out of the fence one day. And when I hear the dog commotion, the dog catcher's outside the fence with all 5 of my dogs following him freely. None of them's been leashed. None of them's been tagged. They're walking beside him with their tongues just like they've known him forever. So they had gotten so many, I'm going to call them fraudulent calls because it was not true. My dogs were not doing this. But we had gotten so many calls on us about our dogs that the dog catchers finally just said, look, man, we understand. You know, it's them. It's not Banjo. It's them. It's not your dog. So they quit coming. Unless it was a call about another dog in the neighborhood. But, yeah. Watch this, man. I actually want to make this full screen here. I want to make this full screen so you guys can watch this. I'm going ham on these guys. Watch this shit, right? Teach me your ways. You got to run with me some, man. You see, I'm basically just holding this one area. Yeah. At least the dog catcher was on my side. Exactly, man. They were. They knew it wasn't us. They knew it wasn't our dog. That was my only one death right there. I think this might not be the match. I'm pretty sure it was though. Yeah, this is it. I get back up in that same spot here in just a second. I'm headed back now. Guess I could unplug my charger and let you guys hear. But you're still not hearing the PS4. Hang on. Let me... There we go. Let me watch this. Beat the shit out of this dog. Watch this. Bow! I don't believe I've ever gotten to be able to do that against a dog. Usually those dogs, when you go to try to do that to them, they just tear your ass up. I want to see if it'll show the score here. Next level XD. Next level, man. Hell yeah. Oh, that was it on that one. So, let's see. Go to the next video. There we go. We missed that score. You tried playing BO4 yesterday and the servers crashed? We had bad storms yesterday. I didn't get to play none. Yeah, it's not always worked for me either. Let me shoot that back out. That was my plans last night, though, Eternal. I was actually going to play BO5, and like I said, I didn't. That's the Van Damme dance. We call, well, I do. I call that the Van Damme dance. See how he claps his hands and he goes back and forth, side to side. Watch a Van Damme movie and see if you don't do that. I think Chris Nash is the first one that brought that to my attention. You'll have to. I'm trying to remember the name of that one where he is it Double Trouble, Double Impact, maybe? I think it might be Double Impact. Where one's a good guy and one's a ballerina dancer, so to speak. Now you want to play GTA because it reminds you of it? I hear it. I hear you. Yeah. I really hate I missed out on that last scene, man. Fast forward a little bit. I don't know how long I stood here. I think I was taking a break. Yeah. I hate I missed that last one on the score, man. It threw me into one match, and it was like 50-some to less than 20 or something, or maybe right at 20. I bounced. I bounced right back out of that one. Yes, sir, Kool-Aid. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, man. I got fortunate on these particular games that everybody was pretty much doing the same thing. Everybody was running and gunning. I was, running solo. I don't like to hold an area. Now, like on that one part where I was going from that cabin, from one side of the cabin all the way to the back side of the other cabin, I was working that whole area, so to speak. I don't mind doing that. But normally, if I'm running solo, a lot of times I'll just run and gun. Now you a lot better. I might be better at some games, but yeah, I'm sure you still got me, dude. I don't know what he hit me with right there. I mean, I'm not getting rid of Modern Warfare, but I really don't plan on doing a lot of playing unless I'm playing with other people. I don't like the randoms, and I wish they would have put 4 or a 5-man for the Warzone, but I don't think they're going to do that. They tested it, but evidently it didn't test good for them or something. I don't know, but it done me this way several times. Brought me into the end of the damn match. Halfway through the match. And we put it back on the desk. We'll leave the audio on it so we can hear it. I hate I missed that one particular shot. Let's see. Halfway. I may have took a screenshot of it too, but I went back to the theater mode too on Black Ops 4 in an attempt to try to get a highlight reel out of it. Well, Black Ops 4 version don't have highlight reel capabilities in theater mode, which is a rip. That would have been perfect to be able to create a highlight reel out of that. EQYCVE. That one's a little confusing. GQYCVE. Where everybody's at today? I mean, I don't get it. Where's everybody at? Don't question. I won't question. I won't question.
That's the way I
Just random letters. Okay. Just random letters. Excuse me. Now, probably won't be a midday stream today because the wife's wanting me to take her to town. Today's her mom's birthday, so we got to go get her something. Just know you're hyper. Yeah. 3 cans of Monster. Yeah, you're hyper. We did get her something, but it was kind of small. So. Whee! I don't think I didn't even. Did I share this out this morning? I don't think I shared this out this morning. Let me tweet the stream out right quick. I will definitely do that. I'll definitely do that, Kool-Aid. You just tweet it out and share it out on Facebook right quick. And I'm also listening to Sum 41. Right, there's my NCDT group. Share it to my NCDT page. And here's Twitter. "11 minutes ago. Oh. Gotta make sure I can turn him down before I can watch him. Oop, I'm not gonna be able to watch him. Now, what is Sum 41? What kind of group is that? New Age rock or? Oh yeah, I know Bon Jovi. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I know the group. Newfound Glory. Ah, okay. All American Rejects. I'll be right back. Hang on. Weezer. Oh man, that's an old group, isn't it? Kool-Aid. Yeah, now, if you're talking about the same Weezer that I'm thinking you are, that's an old group, right? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, back when Windows 95 was around, they had a few videos inside, so you could kind of get the feel of how Windows 95 was progressing and the quality of it and shit. If I'm not mistaken, they had one of their videos on Windows 95. That's the only reason I know about Weezer. I loved the music they were playing, man. It was kick-ass jam back in the day. So yeah, I think that's the only reason I know Weezer from Windows 95 originally. I don't believe why. I can't see why he's not been by here. Talk shit to him when he comes over here. Your girlfriend doesn't like them? Wow. I thought Weezer was a pretty good group. I'm gonna look up Weezer, see what they got here. Available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. They even got a website. Wow. Nice. Not many groups have their own website. You know it? A lot do. Van Weezer. That's cool, man. Got videos, music. Let me check your music section out. It's pretty awesome. I love their background with that lightning bolt, man. Golden Day Fallout Boy, Weezer. That's freaking cool looking. Have you seen that picture on their main page, Kool-Aid? Like a dual-horned unicorn playing a guitar. Helicopters all around. The Hella Mega. Dude, check out their main here. Hey, let me check this damn thing out. The bottom left corner of their page, man. That is freaking wicked looking, man. I got 775,000 subscribers. Alright, I'll be here, man. Jamming with Weezers. Yeah, that's a cool looking background, dude. That would make a killer background, man. You know, that's an idea. I wonder if I could do that. Put it on my desktop as my background. I wouldn't be able to use it nowhere as far as, you know, in my videos and stuff, but I can put it on my personal desktop. Your laptop's dead. What's up, Tread? Treadhead Pete in the house. What's going on, man? I wonder if it'll let me see if I can find that picture, and I'm gonna see if it'll let me make it my desktop background. My bike's been staticky. Could be because of PS4. I'll just mute the PS4. I appreciate it, Tread. Appreciate it, man. Alright. Set. There it is. Set as desktop background. Yeah, it's too big for your desktop, but it looks wicked. Yeah, it definitely looks wicked, man. How about now? Is static gone now? What's up, Dragon? It's probably because the PS4 was played in the background. The chat link cable. It's not the chat link cable anymore.
What do you want to do tonight?
It's the actual
Same
jack.
thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to
The chat
take
link
over
cable
the
plugged
world.
into. Yeah, the whole front of my desk is the screen. Yeah, exactly. It's my PS4 screen. Drewski, what's going on, man? Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Drewski. Static gone. Alright, I'm going to unmute it and see if you still hear the static. Could be just gameplay now. Just on your break at work. Nice, Dragon. Appreciate you coming by, man. Hope you're doing alright. How's the family? How's Kelly? How's Charlie? laptop's behind on the stream. Yeah, when mine does that, I refresh it. I just go up there and hit that little circle and refresh it. I'm not going to try to pronounce that one either. Random letters. Yeah, this gameplay right here, Tred, is actually what you watched me play the other night on Black Ops 4. This is some of the footage you watched me play, actually. Don't question. No question. Not too bad. Be home soon for more sniping kids out of midair, boy. Facts.
UAV standing by.
Secret code.
Care package on standby.
Yeah, that's Kool-Aid's secret code. Only Kool-Aid and I knows that. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's secret code. Only Kool-Aid and I know. Damn. He just blowed me up with a rocket point blank. Did you guys see that shit? I was pissed when he done that. But I got him too, though. I still killed him too. Did I ever tell you how much Kelly really enjoys a good smacked arse boy? Yeah, I think you told me once or twice. Yeah.
Enemy UAV above.
Is that... Why is that staticking so bad?
UAV above, commencing surveillance operations.
Hostiles have destroyed your UAV.
There we go. I could actually hear it that time. Yeah, I had Weezer's music playing and Grizzle playing. That's probably the reason I didn't hear it the first time. Yes, it's that jack on my controller. I guess I need a new controller. The only way for the audio for the PS4 to play through the Elgato and everything, you have to have that chat link cable. So I can't use a wireless controller or wireless headset. It won't play through the Elgato, and then you guys won't hear the game sound. So you have to have a wired headset. But they need to work on jack size or something. I've got a substance called dielectric grease. It's made for electrical connections. It's a non-conductive. It's conductive, but in other words, you can put it on metal and it helps keep the corrosion down, makes connections stay. I've been thinking about trying a little bit of that on my connection and see if that'll fix the problem. But Face Cam Friday tonight. So more mask and dancing just for you, man, my hero. Great show as always, man. Thank you, Dragon. Be looking forward to some of that shadow dancing, let's call it.
Enemy RCXD in your AO.
We're going to be doing some BO4 tonight. I'm telling you right now, we're going to be back on that BO4 grind. We might end up playing something else, but we're definitely going to be on that BO4 grind.
An enemy hacker is attempting to breach our systems.
Your systems have been infected by an
At their
enemy.
murking kids. Still behind?
Hostile malware has been cleaned.
There's the other Kool-Aid.
We have the advantage. We got no pacifier. Government forces have to win.
Why is this? I don't get this. I'm not even moving. I'm not touching my controller. So I don't get why the static's even coming in. It makes no sense. Twins. Yeah, almost twins. Almost twins. Wrong account. We'll put it in timeout. Alright, go ahead. It's your account. You must have this problem like me. Ever since I started streaming, girls won't stop texting me and sending me naked pictures. I don't have that problem, Dragon. I don't have that issue, man. They get one look at me and laugh. What are you talking about? Take one look at me and laugh. It worked. Yeah, man. You wish you had that problem? Yeah, I'm glad I don't have that problem. The wife would constantly be beating women's ass. I'm just saying.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Mercs, get them before they get you. We have the
That's a hard pass. Yeah. Yeah, but don't let my wife hear. Yeah, fact. Well, my wife's sitting right there asleep. She's in the room, so yeah. Kelly would kill your arse. She would hit you in the back of the head with a frying pan and then kick your arse. I don't know about kill you. She would definitely kick your arse. Need to turn my fan. Whee! I got shocked by that damn thing 2 or 3 times. See here, I'm fixing to purposely go try to flip it right now. I'm going down to spawn right now. Much love and respect. Facts, man. Much love and respect, man. Kelly's always saying something back there, but I can't hear her over the screams of my enemies. Damn, big love and respect. Yeah, man. Hashtag big love and respect. You see it's in the description. Find it. There it is. I was hoping that little drone thing had guns. You see, I was messing with them right here. Oh. I tried to hit the ground and blow it up one time. That didn't work. Look, I get right up in his face. Watch this shit.
Hostile UAV circling.
You may have had better luck if you used a skateboard in the arena, in that area. Hey, when I played prop hunt, when they had prop hunt on Black Ops 4, I would love to be the skateboard or the drain cover, manhole cover. You could hide them in places in the grass and nobody would see you. So yeah, excuse me. Skateboard's a good thing. I missed the prop hunt on Black Ops 4. You was walking home from work last night, and what do I find laying on the floor? 2 fingers for Vicey. Okay. Just now taking your medicine? Just now taking your medicine? Why didn't you take it at 10 o'clock? You were up when the alarm went off, weren't you? My bad. I'm sorry. Love you too, Dragon. Gotta go back to work. Have a good one. Peace, Dragon. Y'all, give me just a minute. I gotta go butter up to the wife right quick. I forgot to tell her you take her medicines. I will be right back, guys. Y'all continue to enjoy the footage. I'll be right back. Okay, that's cool, man. You all good, Dragon? Charlie sends you and your family a big hug and kisses. Be sure and send it right back to him, man. You met big old fist bump for me too, man.
Eyes on the prize. You've got this. Operation complete. Nice work.
Let's put some heads to bed.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Government troops, liquidate all hostiles. We've taken control. We've lost the lead.
Come back in 10 years.
We've pulled ahead.
established overhead.
Close. Make it official.
UAV 50% time check.
Care package available for tasking.
Hostile system intrusion has been detected.
Hostiles have taken control of your mesh mine.
I'm in control.
Your systems have been infected by an enemy hacker. An enemy hacker has flipped control of your mesh mine. Your control systems are back online.
First, think twice before trying that again.
Nomad moving on target.
Hardcore team deathmatch. We pay per kill. Leave no survivors. We've taken control. Lost the lead. Enemy RCXD in your AO. We've taken the lead. Hostile UAV circling. Tracking enemy sniper's nest overhead. Enemy RCXD in your AO. We're losing the fight. What's the advantage? Enemy strike team deploying. We're behind. Hostile system intrusion has been detected. System been infected by an enemy hacker.
Alright, we are back at the desk. Thanks guys, appreciate y'all waiting. I think I know what some of the static is now, Kool-Aid. I think it's where I actually recorded the gameplay. So it's actually in the recording. How you doing today, noob? Too Sweaty Gaming in the house. What's going on, man? I hope you're doing alright today, man.
We're losing the fight.
Holy shit, D&D, 1,000. Damn, get that bit rate up. Thank you, Kool-Aid. Glad to be back. Got me some Mountain Dew, switched up from the coffee.
We've taken control.
You good? Good, man. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, man. Don't hear the music. I would get a monster, but I've had 3. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Slow down. Slow down a little bit on them monsters, man.
We did what we were paid to do.
never mind. That was yesterday. Damn. I think that's all in yesterday's or in that stream. So I'm gonna mute that out. I need to start paying attention to that more often. I apologize for all that static in my streams and my videos. Usually when I make clips out, I mute the audio on the clip anyway and add music to it. So, oh, you still have that energy though? I bet you do. I bet you do.
Come back in 10 years.
Alright, Tread. I'll be here, man. Let's see where we at. 2 hours? Yeah, we'll be here for a little while longer, man. D&D stream just went to buffering. Weird. So you guys, any of you guys watched the PlayStation 5 reveal? I mean, I've asked a few times in here, but there may be some new ones in here that didn't hear me ask that. Of course, it only says there's 3 in here, so okay. Don't get what, man? You're tired, but I got all this energy that I'm not. Well, again, there's a... What's that word I'm looking for? Adrenaline? I mean, I don't know if that's the proper way of putting it, but maybe you have more adrenaline or something. There's a word I'm looking for, and I can't think of it right now. It's hyperactive, but yeah, I mean, it could be adrenaline. I mean, but you've got more of it than most people, so you stay active. You're kind of like hyperactive, so to speak. And then when you drink a monster drink, and then you drink 3 of them, like it, but not really yet. You know, back in the day, they didn't term it as ADHD or none of them deficits. It was just, you know, hyperactive. Like like they said back in the day, you give your kid children, it'd be like they bouncing off the wall and shit. Yeah, it wasn't really the sugar that was doing it. It helped, but it was there, and the sugar just woke it up. So maybe, but yeah, you're that child. I don't know that I was really hyperactive. I was a slow learner. I mean, I do know that I was a slow learner. I was one of the last ones to actually catch on. Had reading issues, you know, as I was younger. I still don't like to read, but I do. There was always issues with it. They tried to put my daughter on medication. They said she was whatever. Is that what they were trying to say? Borderline. And we told them no. So our daughter never took it. You're put on too many medications? Probably. I mean, I'm not a doctor, and don't take that the wrong way, but probably. So they give you this medicine, and then they had to give you another medicine to counter a side effect of this medicine. So a lot of times they're giving you multiple medicines because this medicine does this can help stop do that. You know what I mean? So then they got to give you something to counter it with, but still do the job that the medicine's supposed to do. You're a fast learner, but there are some lessons I flat out refuse to learn. I hear you, man. So you're put on anxiety, depression, this type of medication that helps me sleep and stuff. Just too many to take. I hear you, man. I don't mean nothing by it, but just think that the medicine. How many pills you take in the morning now? About 15. Just in the morning dose, the wife takes about 15 or better pills every morning. So yeah, I get it. I'm not going to go into details. Just kick my ass if I go into too many details, probably. But I mean, she's had many medical issues. She's had tumors. She's had strokes. You know, and this last one, but she's still here. She might have to take a lot of medicine, but she's still with us. So. No. Who else here? Alright, so I know Kool-Aid, Redhead Pete are here. And Rose is here. Who else is here? Right, y'all get that now. I know Kool-Aid's here, I know Tread's here, and I know POJ Rose is here. Who else is here? I don't want to talk. When I run one of them off when I ask that. Right, okay. Wow. Well, might as well close them out. Go ahead and we'll go ahead and finish talking about the roadmap to the Season 4 roadmap, Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone. Of course, everybody's been waiting on the hype for the new operator price, new map, Scrapyard, new gunfight, trench, new gunfight map, trench. I drove next to this woman, POJ, in GTA, and I was like 7 feet away, and she screamed and ran away. She thought you was going to run over her, man. Hello, POJ. Yeah, new operator price, multiplayer maps, Scrapyard, new gunfight map, trench, new weapons, Finesse, Fennec, F-E-N-N-E-C. I'm not sure how that would be pronounced. Finesse, maybe? A CR56, AMAX. New skins, Tier 100 is Price NVG. New Warzone features. Available later in Season 4. New operator, Gaz, Rose. New multiplayer map, Cheshire Park. Multiplayer mode, Team Defender. A single player must hold the flag while their teammates defend them. Use communications, intel, and powerful kill streaks to counter the opposition. One in the chamber. We all know what One in the Chamber is about. And then All or Nothing is a free-for-all mode. Players have limited armaments. Only a handgun and a throwing knife. Aim with precision to get the most kills, claim victory. The fact, there he is. There he is, finally here. New weapons, the Rytec AMR Sniper and the Cali Sticks. New Warzone content. Juggernaut Royale. Battle Royale mode variant. This massive multiplayer kill streak drops into Verdansk. 3 airdropped care packages specifically hold the Juggernaut suit. Head to one of them marked locations to capture and don the Juggernaut suit. Once you have it on, we'll have higher health, a minigun, and a sweet music track to accompany you during the Warzone match. Music track, that's going to get people on YouTube copyright notices. Y'all get that right? Alright, so you'll still be able to ride in vehicles and climb ladders, and your zero fall damage will be accompanied by a ground pound of damage that impacts anyone in the immediate area. If any of the Juggernauts are sent to the Gulag after a brief delay period, a new Juggernaut care package will be marked on the attack map and deploy into Verdansk. That sounds interesting. Get to that Juggernaut, best I can say, and don't die. Of course, they're putting the realism back. I don't know if you guys actually done that or liked it. Didn't care for it. Realism Warzone follows the same rules as multiplayer mode. You'll have a minimal HUD and deal increased headshot damage. Make sure you make the most of it, but fire with precision. they're calling it hardcore mode in Warzone, but that's not hardcore by no means. New contract, supply run, weapon mastery challenges, and more. So the new maps, for one, I mean, the new multiplayer maps, and then of course later in season 4 we're going to have 2 new operators and another map. So did you get the new battle pass, Grizzle? I didn't even pay attention on your stream. You already got the price character? No, not yet. Yeah, I ain't got but 400 COD points, and I don't plan on spending no money on this game, so I might eventually do one of the battle passes, but it'll be after I earn the COD points to do it with. I'm gonna do some more Black Ops 4 tonight. I need 100, but I need 2 more tiers. I hear you. Yeah, like I said, I care less whether I do Modern Warfare anymore or not. Thought about trying some of the ground wars. I mean, I'd probably play it if we get, you know, multiplayer team. Get us 4 or 5 of us on multiplayer. I'd probably still play it. They didn't add much. Well, I mean, they added the new multiplayer maps. They didn't do much on the Warzone side. But in multiplayer, they added a new map, Scrapyard. 2 new weapons. Got 2 actual new maps. Gunfight map, which is called Trench. Multiplayer map, which is called Scrapyard. But people were actually complaining. I don't know if you've seen any of these clips or any posts, but there were people on Xbox complaining about their download file was over 80 gigs. For us, it was like 32 gigs. Scrapyard's from World War II, or Modern Warfare 2, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember it from Modern Warfare 2. That's what they're doing. See, and that's part of the reason, you know, originally people were saying they'll be bringing multiplayer to the remastered. The one that they sold for $20 about 3 months ago or whatever, the Modern Warfare remastered. And said they were going to be bringing multiplayer to that. No, they were not. And people kept saying that I didn't know what I was talking about, basically. Well, in previous posts, they said that they were going to be bringing old maps from the Modern Warfare era into the new Modern Warfare, such as Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Some of the older games, I'm not sure how much further back, but that's what they've been doing, and they said they were going to do this originally. They're going to bring the old maps from the Modern Warfare era, or saga, into the Modern Warfare and not do anything else with the remastered one. And it's also, I think, part of the reason that the new Blackout, the Call of Duty 2020, whatever it's going to be called, is not going to have a battle royale per se. It's going to be able to access, if not both, the Blackout map. I could be wrong, and it may fix it to where you can do both. You may have an option to where you could do Modern Warfare's Battle Royale Warzone or Call of Duty's Black Ops 4 Blackout. I feel more towards the fact that they're going to do a link to the Blackout in the Call of Duty 2020 because it's in the Call of Duty family. You know what I'm saying? So with the Modern Warfare and Warzone being from the Modern Warfare part of the saga, and the Call of Duty from the Black Ops era or saga. So if they do a battle royale, I think BL just put a link to the Blackout. You got 2 battle royales running. You don't need to build another battle royale. That's just my personal opinion. Link both of them, or link one of them. It doesn't matter. Just if you want a battle royale, we've already got one. Go play Warzone or go play Blackout. If you want to play multiplayer, play whichever multiplayer you want to play. I feel it's coming. There's going to be one of them in it. That has not been confirmed. I've not heard that nowhere. Just add shit to it. Yeah, just add shit to it. Kind of like they did on the Blackout. You know, they opened up areas. They're not going to put a new map in Blackout. They said they would not. But now in Warzone, they're talking about adding multiple maps. There's also been rumors that they're going to merge the Blackout Battle Royale and Warzone maps together. And I don't see that happening. Because the Hydra Dam area that they have in both games look totally different. I mean, they're not the same dams. So why would you have 2 hydro dams on one map? And why would you go back to an old-looking Hydra dam since you've already got a new one? So I just feel like they're gonna add to the Warzone. They're gonna increase. They're gonna add more maps. They've done said that they were gonna add a new map to the Warzone. Don't know when. Don't know what it's gonna be. Whether they're just gonna keep spreading out to add more mappage, so to speak, or they're physically going to have 2 maps. Just make the map bigger. Make the storms bigger. You know, and in the long run, you know, it makes a little bit better sense to do 2 maps and rotate them. And if they do more than 2 maps in the Battle Royale or the Warzone, then yeah, just have them to where they rotate. Dude, where's my deal? But yeah, I don't plan on doing a lot money wise with the Modern Warfare. Let's see, did I get any screenshots of them? More maps is better, I think. Yeah, I think it would be better in the long run too, Tread. I mean, especially since Warzone is already so big. If you just keep making that map bigger, I mean, there's places that I've never been on Warzone, and there may be places that other people have not been as well, since it's so big. So, more maps and just rotate them. Do it like a multiplayer rotation, so to speak. You play this map. And go to this map, just keep rotating them around through those particular maps that you have for it. Or have it set to where you can play your own map. So when you go to Warzone, you can say, okay, I want to play this map, or I want to play this map, or I want to play this map. That might even be better. I don't know. I don't know what would be a better way. Forcing the rotation on them or giving them choice. Give them choice, that might be bad. The other thing that we talked about in the first part of the show, and the reason I'm recapping a little of this, I know some of you guys won't hear during the first part. The PS5. There's going to be two versions of the PS5, guys. A totally digital, and there's also going to be a PS5 standard, which has a disc tray. So if you have PS4 games that you want to play on the PS5, go with the standard version. If you don't have disc, if you're all digital now as it is, go with the digital version. My tank game has over 30 maps. Wow. Wow. They're fairly good sized maps. I mean, they're not huge like a Warzone map though, right? Yeah, if I ever get a chance to get a PS5 though, I'll take that one back yonder, trade it in, get a little money off of it, and then take this one to the bedroom and put the PS5 in here. I mean, it's on this last leg. I don't push it. All I do is watch movies on it back there. So it works. The disc don't work. Disc drive don't work. If you're trading it in, you tell them, hey, look, you know, everything works but the CD-ROM. The disc drive don't work. Wipe it. Wipe it before you go, because they say they're going to wipe it, but you don't never know. No, World of Tanks Blitz maps are smaller. PC versions has bigger maps, more players. Okay, I got you. But they're smaller, more versatile maps, so to speak. So I get that. 30 maps though, that's a lot of maps, man. Now, do they rotate automatically? Like if you get done with this one, does it rotate to the next map and so on, or like a multiplayer rotation, so to speak? For pub matches, you rotate through maps. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Cool. You should be able to play where you want, when you want. Yeah, as far as like picking a map. On Warzone anyway. Now multiplayer, I can see that being a little, you know, it's like the vote thing. You've always had a vote thing. They need to actually extend that vote time a little more. My personal opinion. Extend that vote time a little more to where people can actually vote for separate maps. They've always had map voting in multiplayer. So if you had 3 maps in Warzone, then fix it where you can vote. This map, or this map. If you've got 2 maps, just rotate them automatically. So that's the problem. They're giving too much choice. You know what? Viper Gaming. What's going on, Viper? What's going on, man? You bought the battle pass. Well worth it. You bought the battle pass on which one? You can go to training rooms with friends and choose any map you want. But for pub matches, tournaments, etc., the maps is chosen for you randomly. Right, gotcha. Yeah, he was probably using a PC though, Viper. What do you bought the battle pass for which one though? Warzone? Damn. I'm sorry, dude. Turn off crossplay, man. Go into your Warzone, go into your options, and turn off crossplay, man. I don't do crossplay on Warzone no more. On Modern Warfare, I have disabled my crossplay. I will not do crossplay because of that. I mean, it sucks because I know I have friends out there on Xbox. I don't know nobody on PC that plays Warzone or Modern Warfare, either one. But I do know some people that play Xbox. And until they fix it to where they can get the PC out of there completely, or fix it to where they can't cheat no more, and also fix it to where the console can't cheat now. The Strike Pack, that's a cheat. That's a modded controller. And what's that other one? The Cronus Max. Fix them to where they cannot be used on the consoles. Maybe that's your issue. You have crossplay on. This guy last night shot me in mid-air with a pistol. Didn't miss one shot at all. I suspect. Hated him. He won the game like his gun was instant. Yeah, probably, dude. Aimbot and all that shit. What's up, Stunner?
You suck, you jackass.
Like his weapon was instantly walking into everybody on the map. Yeah. Yeah, we turn crossplay off. Well, I do. I mean, I know a lot of people that turn the crossplay off as well, man. Yeah, I won't. And like I say, it's bad. Just working a lot this week before vacation. Oh, I hear you, dude. I hear you, man. Well, I hope you have a good vacation. It's going good, man. We had some storms yesterday roll through, last night and all, but it's been a pretty day today so far. And, definitely going good. Thank you for asking, man. Hope you're doing good. You doing okay? Good, good. Glad to hear it, man. But yeah, try that, Viper. Go into your options and turn off crossplay. Now it's going to come up when you try to load the game. It's going to ask you to enable it, but just say no, and it'll still let you play with it disabled. But it will pop up on you and ask you to enable it. Just say no and keep playing. I know night before last I tried playing a few rounds of multiplayer. It sucked real bad. So I switched over to Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Shit. And was playing like I used to. Damn, Stunner's only went and made it out. Damn. Stunner took the money and run, didn't you? So when you heading out, Stunner, this weekend, or I know you're not going to be on the race Monday. And I forgot to put the sidecar on the escape bike. Yeah, it left me behind. I'm still sitting here holding the bags. Leaving Sunday morning, coming back next Friday. Be safe, man. I hope you enjoy yourself, but definitely be safe, man. You gonna do any kind of IRL streams through your vacation, or are you just gonna be, you time? Definitely gonna try to be safe. You gotta try, yeah. Definitely gotta try. I can disable crossplay on the Russian server because it is huge. NA server is small and if I exclude PC players, wait times for tank games go way up. Gotcha. Cool. Well, I'll have my notices up, so hopefully I'll be able to catch you some of them IRLs, man. Yeah, now the wait time on the Warzone matches tend to be a little longer trying to find a lobby if you've got crossplay turned off. There's sometimes a little wait time on the multiplayer side too, but not as bad as on the Warzone. I really wish they would fix it to where PC could play on their own damn servers. Go back to the way it was. Let the consoles play against each other or with each other. Let Xbox and PS4 play together. That's cool. But get these PC players out of here. Get them off our servers. They're ruining everybody's game experience. And those people with the Cronus Maxes and the strike packs. If you can detect somebody that's cheating, you can detect somebody that's using the Cronus Max. Get rid of their ass. Ban them. Boot them. Teach them a lesson. Hacking and cheating is not allowed. Yeah, we're going to do some more Black Ops 4 for start tonight. We're going to start off with Black Ops 4. May end up on World War II. And we may not. We may end up on Modern Warfare. Doubt it, but I'm not going to cross that one out. Well, the way they're doing it on Warzone is they're actually banning 2 or 3 different ways. They're banning the account, and you have to have a valid phone number. So, like cell phone, you have to have a valid phone number to create a new account. On PS4, they ban the serial number on the console along with your account. So you can't use the same console. You can create a new account, but then the console's dead. If they do a console ban, that console is dead to Call of Duty, Activision, anything that they would have part in. So, MAC addresses are they can be changed. You can get behind a VPN. There's several different ways that you can hide that MAC address as well. But if they ban a serial number, you cannot change the serial number on the PS4. So that's permanent. That console will be never used on any Call of Duty or Activision product ever again. Connecting it to the device, yes. Now the free versions, the people that are using PC that are free, you have to have a valid phone number to create an account. So the 70-some thousand, probably 80,000 by now, I'm sure. But at one time they had been over 70,000 people banned, and they were using that same scenario. To create a new account, you had to have a valid phone number to authenticate said account. These banners or these hackers, these cheaters, evidently are too stupid to go out and buy a throwaway phone. I don't know. Some of them probably did it. I don't know. But all you got to do is go buy a $10 throwaway phone, activate it, set up a new account, go to cheating again. But as soon as you get started, they're going to detect it. That's part of what's wrong with the game. They're detecting so much of the cheating that the gameplay is laggy. It's jerky. It's not clean. So even disabling crossplay doesn't help that, because it's still detecting whether you've got a cheat on your console or not. Let me go back and see if I can find that said post. There we go. Let's see. That's not the right post. I was just trying to see if I could find that one about the let's see. No. I know it's here. Just a matter of finding that particular post. We'll get back to work. Y'all be easy. Be safe, Stunner. Appreciate you coming by, man. It might take me a few minutes to actually find that post, but I know they talked about how they were doing the ban. Hey guys, give me 1 minute. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. Uh-oh. I unplugged my headset there. Don't know much about mods other than the fact they exist. Yeah. Cronus Max, be honest with you, Cronus Max has been used for years, but over the years it's been redeveloped into a cheat box. Strike Pack, of course, come along that attach to your controller that gives you jitter mod, drop shot, aimbot, several other modifications that could be used within that controller. The cheat, regardless. I thought it was just paddles that added paddle control, but no, it's much more than that. It's a modification that turns your controller into a cheat controller, where you'll have, like I say, you can have jitter mod, you can have drop shot, you can have aimbot. I don't remember how many more, but there were several more that you could actually have. Just look up Strike Pack for PS4 controller. It'll give you all the details about what that Strike Pack is. So if you hear anybody bragging about they got them on Strike Pack, count on them being a cheater then. I was accused of hacking once. There are not a lot of bushes in my game, so I've blind shot bushes a lot. Because people like to hide in bushes. I get it. People have been hiding in bushes for years. Fortnite was one of the first places I seen people hiding in bushes. Thought it was funny as shit. I did it a few times myself, just playing around. I played Fortnite some. And yes, even in Modern Warfare and Black Ops 4, especially Warzone, Modern Warfare, rather, excuse me. There's a lot of places that you can hide in the grass and you can't be seen. So yeah, randomly shoot these blind spots, these bushes, like you say, and catch that stupid ass that's trying to hide in the bush. Why not? So I get it. I mean, I understand why they would think you were cheating, but I understand why you were doing it, because you knew people would hide in them bushes. So go ahead and shoot the bushes. I do the same thing on Fortnite. You know, just randomly shoot at a bush. Think, oh man, that don't look right. Shoot it. You know, remember that there was one you could actually switch to a bush. It was like a camouflage, so to speak, that you could put on, and you were a bush. You know, just crouch down and you look like a bush sitting there. He was in a little French autoloader, and I emptied the whole 4-round magazine into a big bush and got 4 hits. They raged. Yeah, they shouldn't have been hidden there. They shouldn't have been in there, bro. I'd have laughed my ass off. Don't forget to start clipping some of that stuff if you're not already doing it, man. Clip some of that funny shit when you catch them doing that shit. There's a guy that does a lot of campers exposed. In fact, there's several streamers that used to do it. I don't know if they still do, but campers exposed. I love watching videos like that. I love exposing them. It's just like if I could prove that the guy was cheating, I would post a video and his name in that video saying, "Here's your next cheater, guys. Go get him." Sound like I'm behind over here. There are always tanks in that bush. Damn. Is it that big of a bush that you can hide a whole tank in? Alright, let me see if I can find that. What I was looking for a while ago was I want to find out how they said they were actually doing the bans. There's a couple of different ways. Call of Duty Warzone will be updated to support PS5. You can hide 4 or 5 behind this one. Damn. Big ass damn bush. Jeez. And they all know it, so they go try to hide behind it, right? And then get mad when somebody knows they're there. Players can now drop a weapon in Warzone. Let's see. Where is this about the ban? Alright. This may be it right here. Hang on, let me get this pause. Now in my game, your big slow tank destroyers are supposed to camp in bushes and provide support fire. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, I've said this I've said it several times, I guess you could say. But you got to think about the concept of what they're doing. You know, they're supposed to hide out, they're supposed to wait and give support to certain areas. Well, take a sniper, for example. If you're using a sniper rifle or using a rifle with a sniper scope and you're laying back sniping, people call you campers because you lay back and snipe. So, not everybody understands the tactics of winning a war, right? You win it how you can, right? If it means camping in a bush with a tank to support your team, or camping on a grassy knoll with a sniper rifle, you know, it's a tactic that people don't understand, and they don't understand it because they can't defend against it. Still not finding that. I done looked at it, I thought. sniper sits up in a bush and snipes while the rest of the team moves up and provides spotting, that's not camping. Exactly. Well, I mean, part of a sniper's job is to camp somewhere. He don't want to be seen, right? That's the purpose for a sniper in like grass camouflage, like Modern Warfare. That one particular character that you can make into the sniper outfit with that grass all over them, and the weapon even looks like it's camouflaged up with grass and shit. That's, for him to lay in the grass somewhere so he can't be seen. So camping is permitted if you're sniping only, right? No, camping is part of the game. So, but yeah, I mean, that would be his job, is to help them advance up. Then once they got advanced up, then that sniper could move to a different location. What was that movie? Stallone. They done all three of them back to back. Well, The Losers is a good one. The Losers was a good movie. Watch The Losers, and that guy that was always hiding somewhere sniping. The dude was always 300 to 500 meters away from his location, but you didn't know he was there until he took a shot. Then it was too damn late. So yeah, he was always laying back sniping while his team was up front, and he was watching their backs. Same thing with the game, like you're talking about. They lay back, the team advances up, then he can find another location to snipe from. I'm not that good at sniping, but I do it. I have used them. In fact, my intro video has a lot of snipe shots in it. Not seeing nothing on that. Yeah, I just need to look up. All right. Okay. Did I hear you saying OP Dragon is the master of sniper? Yeah. Yeah, we already know you're the master of sniping. You posting it on your channel, Grizzle? That's the email you got about your hat? You just got something in the mail, excuse me. You just got something in the mail, gonna post a picture. Nice, okay. We all have the looks. I hear you, Dragon. Appreciate the retweet, guys. My ping has been up and down like a stripper G-string lately, boy. Facts. Facts. Normally my ping is always 69 in honor of the 1969 F1 World Champion. Facts. Facts. I was pissing these guys off on these matches the other night playing. I know I was. I had them all muted, so I couldn't hear them, but I know they were pissed. Excuse me. Double kill. Alright guys. I reckon that's going to do it today. Like I said, the wife's wanting me to take her to the store, pick up something for a gift for her mom today. So we're going to go ahead and end this one here. Take our trip to town, do what we got to do. So I can be back here tonight for some BO4 action. Friends only. You guys, if you're already on my friends list and you have Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and you want to play some multiplayer, shoot me a message, let me know. Be glad to have you guys down. May even switch over to some World War II or some Modern Warfare or something. But to start with, we're going to start out with some Black Ops 4 multiplayer tonight. I hope you guys are there to join me tonight. We'll be over on Twitch tonight.
Surprise,
next week, we are going to definitely start at least one day a week on YouTube. I don't know what day we're going to do, but at least one day next week, we're going to stream on YouTube where we would normally stream on Twitch. So, hope to see you guys later tonight here on my Twitch. Don't forget all my social links. I'd appreciate it if you guys would join me there. Anybody else in here want to post a link? Grizzle, Dragon, y'all feel free to post your links. Not sure which one I put your link in, Dragon. Cheers, guys. And Tread, one day you need to DM me some information how you want it to say, what you want the bot to say, and the sound you want. My instance sound effects, or just a cool saying. So when you first come into the room, Tread, so it would say something like, "Here's Tread," the Tank Master or something, you know, like something cool you would want my bot to say, and we'll hook it up for you. Again, you guys, peace, big love and respect to you all. Remember, stay strong, stay positive, keep your head up, and we'll see you tonight on Twitch. Black Ops 4 multiplayer. Be there, be square. See you. Peace.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.